Welcome to MindFlow English. I am Amelia, and today, you and I are going to begin a powerful transformation of your English speaking skill. This lesson is called Copy My American Accent, and that is exactly what we will do together. If you stay with me from the beginning, you will not only understand how the American accent works, but you will also start sounding more natural and more confident by the end of this video. I want you to imagine that I am sitting right in front of you, coaching you, adjusting every sound, every rhythm, and every movement of your mouth. Your only job is to listen, copy, and repeat. Before we jump into the actual training, I want you to do one thing for me. Think about the last time you tried to speak English with a native speaker. Maybe you hesitated. Maybe your voice felt too quiet or too flat. Maybe you said something, but the other person asked you to repeat it. That moment probably made you feel frustrated. But here is the truth. You do not sound unclear because your English is bad. You sound unclear because you are still speaking with the rhythm and mouth movements of your first language. Once we fix that, your English becomes instantly clearer, even if you do not learn any new vocabulary. And that is exactly what this training will help you do. In today's session, we are going to build the foundation of the American accent. Think of this as the blueprint for the entire course. Every next part of the script will build on what we start here. By the end of Part 10, you will be able to copy the American accent naturally, almost without thinking. But right now, in Part 1, we focus on the three elements that matter the most: mouth shape, rhythm, and stress. Let's start with mouth shape. The American accent is very physical. You cannot produce the correct sounds with small or tight mouth movements. In many languages, you can speak with almost no movement, and people still understand you. But in American English, the mouth needs to stretch, open, relax, or round, depending on the sound. So right now, I want you to do this simple exercise. Open your mouth wider than you normally do in your native language. Hold it for a moment. Now relax your lips. Let your jaw drop a little. This relaxed openness is the starting point for many American vowel sounds. If you do not start from this position, your vowels will sound too short or too flat. So keep this openness in mind as we continue. Next, let's talk about rhythm. American English has a very special musical pattern. Some syllables are strong, some are weak, and native speakers follow this pattern almost automatically. If you ignore the rhythm, even perfect grammar will sound unnatural. But when you copy the rhythm correctly, your English suddenly sounds fluent, even with simple words. To experience this, repeat this sentence after me slowly. I want to show you something. Listen again. I want to show you something. Notice how the stress falls on the words want, show, and some. Everything else becomes lighter and faster. If you speak every word with equal stress, the sentence will sound robotic. That is what many learners accidentally do. But do not worry. By the end of this video series, your rhythm will feel natural and automatic. Now let's look at stress, which is closely related to rhythm. In American English, every word has a syllable that carries more weight. That stress can change the meaning or the clarity. Let's practice with the word record. When I say record with stress on the first syllable, I mean the noun, like a file or document. But when I say record with stress on the second syllable, I mean the verb, like when you record a video. You see, stress is not just about sounding natural. It also affects meaning. So here is your first guided practice. Repeat after me slowly. I will guide you step by step. Say this: I am learning the American accent. Now again, but copy my rhythm exactly. I am learning the American accent. Now again, focus on your mouth shape. Open, relax, copy. I am learning the American accent. Good. Now let's take it one level higher. Listen first. Do not repeat yet. Here is the natural melody. I am learning the American accent. Notice how the voice goes slightly up on learning and slightly down on accent. This up and down melody is what makes English sound smooth. Now repeat after me with the same melody. I am learning the American accent. Excellent. If you keep practicing simple phrases like this with full attention to mouth shape, rhythm, and stress, your accent will begin to change faster than you expect. But now, let's challenge you with something slightly longer. I want you to repeat this short paragraph after me. I will break it into small pieces so you can copy the accent easily. Listen first. I used to feel nervous when speaking English, but now I am learning how to speak more clearly. The American accent is not difficult when you understand the rhythm. Now repeat with me piece by piece. I used to feel nervous when speaking English, but now I am learning how to speak more clearly. The American accent is not difficult when you understand the rhythm. Good, you are doing great. Before we finish part 1, I want to prepare you for what is coming next. In part 2, we will break down the most common American vowel sounds, and you will copy them exactly the way native speakers produce them. We will also explore the difference between tight vowels and relaxed vowels, which is one of the biggest reasons learners sound foreign. By the time you complete part 2, you will feel your mouth moving differently, and the American sounds will start feeling more natural. For now, I want you to practice the lines we said today. Do not rush. Accent training is about muscle memory. The more your mouth moves like an American speaker, the easier it becomes to sound like one. In this part of our American accent training, we are going to focus deeply on vowels. If consonants are the structure of English, vowels are the voice, the emotion, and the identity of the accent. When learners speak English with a foreign accent, it is usually the vowels that cause it, not the consonants. So today, we will fix that. I want you to copy everything I do exactly. Imagine your mouth becoming more flexible, more open, more expressive. This is how American English truly sounds. Before we begin practicing individual vowel sounds, I want you to remember something important from part 1. The American accent requires relaxed, open, and clear mouth movements. If your mouth stays small or tight, your vowels will sound short and your accent will sound flat. So right now, take one moment to relax your jaw. Gently open your mouth. Keep your lips soft. This relaxed openness is your starting point for every vowel we will practice today. Let's begin with one of the most important and most difficult American vowels, the AH sound, as in the words father, calm, and stop. Many learners say, this sound too short, too closed, or too similar to the A in their native language. But in American English, AH is long, open, and deep. Listen first. Ah. Your jaw drops. Your mouth opens vertically, not horizontally. Your throat stays relaxed. Repeat after me. Ah. Now say, father. Again, father. Now say, stop. One more time. Stop. Notice how warm and open the sound feels. This vowel appears in hundreds of common words, so getting it right will transform your overall accent. Next, let's practice the short A sound, like in the words cat, happy, and family. This sound is more forward in the mouth, and the tongue rises slightly. Listen. Ah. It is not the same as the AH sound. AH is deeper and more open. This A is brighter and more forward. Repeat after me. Ah. Now say cat. Again, cat. Say family, and again, family. Pay attention to how different this sound is from the AH we practiced earlier. If you mix these two sounds, your accent becomes unclear. But when you separate them, your speech becomes much easier to understand. Now let's move to another important vowel, the long E sound, as in the words see, need, and eat. This sound is very common, and many learners pronounce it correctly, but they pronounce it too quickly. American English stretches this vowel slightly, giving it a smoother and clearer quality. Listen. E. Feel the tongue high and forward, the lips relaxed. Repeat after me. E. Now say see. Again, see. Now say need, and again, need. The key is smoothness. Do not cut the sound too early. Let's continue with the short I sound, as in the words sit, quick, and ship. Many learners confuse this sound with the long E because their native languages might not separate the two clearly. But in American English, sit and seat must sound different. Listen to the short I. It is shorter, more relaxed, and slightly lower in the mouth. Repeat after me. I. Now say sit. Again, sit. Now say ship. And again, ship. Do not worry if it feels strange at first. This difference takes time to master. But once you feel it, it becomes easy to repeat. Now let's practice the UH sound, like in the words cup, luck, and struggle. This sound is extremely common in American English, but many learners replace it with a different vowel, making their speech sound foreign. Listen carefully. The mouth is relaxed, slightly open, not tight, not tense. The sound should feel natural, almost lazy. Repeat after me. Now say cup. Again, cup. Now say struggle. And again, struggle. If you say this vowel too quickly or too tightly, it loses the American quality. So keep it soft and relaxed. Next, let's practice one of the most important American diphthongs, the long O sound, like in the words go, home, and open. A diphthong is a vowel that changes shape while you say it. The American O starts narrow and then moves wider. Listen. O. Notice how the lips start slightly rounded and then open. Repeat after me. O. Now say go. Again, go. Now say home. And again, home. This movement gives the sound its characteristic American feel. If you do not move your lips, the sound becomes flat. Now let's try another diphthong, the long I sound, as in the words time, my, and light. Listen. I. The sound begins open and then moves upward. Repeat after me. I. Now say time. Again, time. Now say light. And again, light. Do not rush the movement. Let the sound glide smoothly from one position to the other. You are doing very well, but now we will combine these vowels into controlled practice phrases. These phrases are designed to train your mouth to switch smoothly between American vowel shapes. Listen first, then repeat after me. Phrase 1. I need to stop and see what happened. Now repeat. I need to stop and see what happened. Listen again to the vowels. Need has the long E. Stop has the AH. Happened has the short A and the UH. If you copy them correctly, the phrase will sound very natural. Phrase 2. My home is far from the city. Repeat after me. My home is far from the city. My has the long I. Home has the long O. Far has the AH. City has the short I. These combinations are exactly what you will hear every day when speaking with Americans. Phrase 3. I can feel the rhythm of English. Repeat. I can feel the rhythm of English. Can has the short A. Feel has the long E. Rhythm has the UH sound. English has the short I. Notice how mixing these vowels creates the melody of American speech. Now I want to challenge your mouth muscles with a longer paragraph. Listen first. I used to pronounce many words incorrectly because I did not understand American vowel sounds. But now I am learning how to open my mouth, relax my jaw, and stretch my vowels correctly. When I copy native speakers, the rhythm becomes easier and the sounds feel more natural. Now repeat after me in parts. I used to pronounce many words incorrectly because I did not understand American vowel sounds. But now I am learning how to open my mouth, relax my jaw, and stretch my vowels correctly. When I copy native speakers, the rhythm becomes easier and the sounds feel more natural. Very good. This is the type of practice that will change your accent quickly. Your brain is learning the new sounds and your mouth is learning the movements. With consistent practice, everything becomes automatic. In part 3, we will focus on consonant sounds that are unique to American English, especially the famous American R, the flap T, and the dark L. Mastering these consonants will make your accent noticeably clearer and more authentically American. In this part of our American accent training, we focus on the consonants that give the American accent its unique identity. If vowels create the flow of your speech, consonants shape the clarity. When learners sound foreign, it is often because they are using consonant patterns from their native languages. Today, you will learn how to copy the American way of producing these important sounds, so you can sound more natural and more confident when you speak. There are 3 major consonant features that define the American accent: the American R sound, the flap T, and the dark L. These sounds appear constantly in daily conversation. Once you master them, you will feel a noticeable shift in your fluency and clarity. Let's begin with the most iconic sound of American English, the American R. Many learners struggle with this sound because it does not exist in the same form in other languages. The American R is not rolled, not tapped, and not produced with the tip of your tongue touching the roof of your mouth. Instead, the tongue curls slightly back toward the roof without touching it. The sides of the tongue lift, the lips round slightly, and the sound becomes deep and smooth. Listen first. Roo. Repeat after me. Roo. Do not touch the top of your mouth. Keep the tongue curled, not tense. Now let's practice the R at the beginning of words. Repeat after me. Red. Again, red. Now say, right. Again, right. Now say, really. One more time. Really. Feel the tension on the sides of the tongue and the slight rounding of the lips. That is what creates the American R. Now let's practice the R in the middle of words. Repeat after me. Very. Again, very. Now say, learning. Again, learning. Now say, American. Repeat, American. Notice how the R blends smoothly with the vowels around it. That fluid movement is one of the reasons the American accent sounds so connected and continuous. Next, let's practice the R at the end of words. This position is extremely important because many learners drop the R or pronounce it too lightly. Repeat after me. Car. Again, car. Now say, teacher. Again, teacher. Now say, better. Again, better. Keep the tongue curled and the lips slightly rounded, even at the end of words. The R must be strong and visible. Now let's move to the second essential consonant of the American accent, the flap T. In many languages, the T sound is always pronounced strongly, with the tongue tapping the roof of the mouth. But in American English, when the T appears between 2 vowel sounds, it becomes very soft. It turns into a quick, light sound, similar to a soft D. This is called the flap T, and it is one of the biggest reasons American speech sounds smooth and fast. Listen first, water. Repeat after me, water. Do not say water. Say water, very lightly. Now say city. Again, city. It should sound like sidey, not side-T. Now say better. You practiced the R earlier. Now add the flap T, better. Again, better. Notice how smooth the word becomes. This soft, quick movement makes your speech sound more natural. Let's practice more examples. Repeat after me. Pretty. Again, pretty. Now say little. Again, little. It should sound like lie-dill. Now say waiting. Again, waiting. Do not overthink the flap T. Your tongue only taps lightly one time. This simple sound change will instantly make your English sound more American. Now let's focus on the third major feature, the dark L. In many languages, the L sound is always light, produced at the front of the mouth with the tongue touching the top teeth. But in American English, when the L appears at the end of words or before another consonant, it becomes darker, deeper, and produced farther back in the mouth. This is called the dark L. Listen first. Lottie. It feels deeper and heavier than the light L. Repeat after me. Low. Now say, call. Again, call. The tongue touches near the roof, but the back of the tongue lifts as well, creating that darker quality. Now say, feel. Again, feel. Do not make the L too forward. Keep it deeper. Now say, little. You already practiced the flap T. Now add the dark L at the end, little. Again, little. Now let's practice the dark L before consonants. Repeat after me. Help. Again, help. Notice how the L is deeper and slower. Now say, milk. Again, milk. The dark L blends smoothly into the K. Now say, almost. Again, almost. Feel how the back of the tongue rises for the dark L. Now that you understand these three major features, let's combine them into practice sentences. Listen first, then repeat after me. Sentence 1. I really want to learn the American accent. Now repeat. I really want to learn the American accent. Notice the R in really, the flap T in want to, and the dark L in really. Sentence 2. The water in the city tastes a little better. Repeat after me. The water in the city tastes a little better. Water has the flap T. City has the flap T. Little has the flap T and the dark L. Better ends with the American R. Sentence 3. I feel more comfortable speaking clearly now. Repeat after me. I feel more comfortable speaking clearly now. Feel has the dark L. Comfortable has the flap T. Clearly has the American R sound. Now let's challenge you with a paragraph that includes all three target features. Listen carefully. I started learning the American accent because I wanted to sound more natural and confident. The first thing I noticed was how often Americans use the flap T in everyday words, like better and water. Then I realized that the R sound was very different from the one in my language. Slowly, I began to practice the dark L at the end of words like feel and call. As I copied these sounds more consistently, my pronunciation became smoother and more American. Now repeat after me in small parts. I started learning the American accent because I wanted to sound more natural and confident. The first thing I noticed was how often Americans use the flap T in everyday words like better and water. Then I realized that the R sound was very different from the one in my language. Slowly, I began to practice the dark L at the end of words like feel and call. As I copied these sounds more consistently, my pronunciation became smoother and more American. Very good. These three consonants will dramatically transform your accent if you practice them daily. You might feel your tongue working in new ways, and that is exactly what we want. Accent training is physical, and your mouth needs repetition to build new habits. In Part 4, we will combine the vowels and consonants we have learned and begin training connected speech. This will help you speak smoothly, naturally, and with real American rhythm. In this part of our American accent training, we begin working on one of the most important skills for sounding truly fluent: connected speech. Connected speech is the way Americans link words, reduce sounds, and create a smooth flow when speaking. Even if your individual sounds are perfect, your English will still feel choppy, slow, or unnatural if you do not connect your words the way native speakers do. Today, you will learn how to copy this natural connected style so your speech becomes smoother, faster, and more confident. Connected speech is not about speaking quickly. It is about speaking fluidly. American English does not separate every word clearly, the way many learners expect. Instead, the sounds blend together, creating one continuous stream. That is why when learners listen to native speakers, everything may sound too fast or unclear. It is not actually faster. It is simply more connected. Once you understand the patterns, you will begin hearing them everywhere. We will focus on three major techniques of connected speech: linking consonants to vowels, linking vowels to vowels, and sound reductions. These techniques appear in almost every sentence, so mastering them will help you speak like a native speaker naturally. Let's begin with linking consonants to vowels. This is the most common type of connection. When a word ends with a consonant sound and the next word begins with a vowel sound, Americans connect them smoothly, as if they belong together. Listen to this example. Take it. Instead of saying take it with a pause, Americans say take it, all as one movement. The K connects directly to the vowel in it. Repeat after me. Take it. Again. Take it. Notice how natural it feels once the sounds link. Now let's practice with a longer phrase. Repeat after me. Make it easier. Americans do not say make, pause, it, pause, easier. Instead, they say make it easier. Everything flows as one. Repeat. Make it easier. Again. Make it easier. Let's try another example. Stop it. Listen first. Stop it. Repeat. Stop it. Again. Stop it. The P connects smoothly to the vowel. Now let's practice linking in a full sentence. Listen first. I want to make it better. Americans say it like this. I want to make it better. Everything flows. Now repeat after me. I want to make it better. Again. I want to make it better. Next, let's work on linking vowels to vowels. When one word ends with a vowel and the next word begins with a vowel, Americans often add a small glide sound between them. This helps the transition feel smooth. The glide could be a Y or a W sound, depending on the vowels. For example, listen to this. Go away. Americans do not say go, pause, away. They connect them using a slight W sound, like this. Go away. Now repeat after me. Go away. Again, go away. Notice how smooth the connection feels. Now try this example. I agree. Instead of I, pause, agree. Americans connect them with a Y sound. Listen. I agree. Repeat after me. I agree. Again, I agree. Let's practice another one. She asked. Instead of she, pause, asked. Americans say she yasked. Now repeat after me. she asked. Again, she asked. Now let's practice linking vowels in a full sentence. Listen, I know it is important. When spoken naturally, it becomes, I know it is important. Repeat after me. I know it is important. Again, I know it is important. Now let's move on to the third major technique, sound reductions. This is where American English becomes very different from textbook English. In real conversation, Americans reduce many small words so they sound shorter, lighter, or less clear. These words include to, for, of, and, you, and many others. When reduced, the flow of the sentence becomes smoother. For example, the word to is often pronounced as ta, or even T when spoken quickly. Listen, I want to go. In natural speech, Americans say, I want to go. Repeat after me, I want to go. Again, I want to go. This reduction is extremely common. Another example is the word for. In casual American speech, it often becomes fear. Listen, this is for you. Americans say, this is for you. Now repeat, this is for you. Again, this is for you. Now let's practice the word and. When reduced, it becomes nen. For example, listen, bread and butter. Instead of bread and butter, Americans say, bread and butter. Now repeat after me, bread and butter. Again, bread and butter. Now let's apply reductions in full sentences. Listen carefully. Sentence 1. I am going to tell you something. Natural American pronunciation becomes, I'm gonna tell you something. Now repeat after me. I am going to tell you something. Again, I am going to tell you something. Sentence 2. We have a lot of work to do. Natural American rhythm becomes, we have a lot of work to do. Now repeat after me. We have a lot of work to do. Again, we have a lot of work to do. Sentence 3. She wants to know what it means. Natural American sound becomes, she wants to know what it means. Now repeat after me. She wants to know what it means. Again, she wants to know what it means. Now that you understand linking and reductions, let's combine everything into controlled practice. Listen first. I want to speak more naturally, so I am learning how Americans connect their words. When I link consonants to vowels, my speech becomes smoother. When I connect vowel sounds, everything feels easier to say. When I use reductions, I sound more fluent and confident. Now repeat after me in small parts. I want to speak more naturally, so I am learning how Americans connect their words. When I link consonants to vowels, my speech becomes smoother. When I connect vowel sounds, everything feels easier to say. When I use reductions, I sound more fluent and confident. Very good. Connected speech will help you speak like a native speaker, much faster than memorizing advanced vocabulary or grammar. Once your mouth becomes comfortable with linking and reductions, your sentences will sound smoother, easier, and more natural. In Part 5, we will focus on real-time imitation practice. I will speak short lines at natural speed, and you will copy them immediately. This shadowing method is one of the fastest ways to transform your accent. In this part of our American accent training, we move into one of the most powerful techniques for fluency and natural pronunciation: real-time imitation, also known as shadowing. Shadowing is the practice of listening to a native speaker and copying them immediately, with almost no delay. This method forces your mouth, tongue, lips, and breath to respond quickly to natural English. It trains your muscles to move the same way native speakers do, and it builds fluency faster than any other technique. In this session, I will speak short lines at a natural speed. Your job is to repeat them immediately after hearing them. You do not need to speak perfectly. You just need to copy the rhythm, the melody, and the flow. Your brain will adjust, and your accent will improve more quickly than you might expect. The key is repetition, not perfection. Do your best, stay focused, and trust the process. Before we begin shadowing, let's warm up your mouth, relax your jaw, take a deep breath, let your lips soften. Remember the sounds we practiced earlier: the American R, the flap T, the dark L, and the open vowels. Keep these in your mind as you follow along. We will use 3 levels of shadowing: slow shadowing, natural shadowing, and fast shadowing. Slow shadowing helps you practice accuracy. Natural shadowing trains your ear. Fast shadowing challenges your reflexes. We will move through each level step by step. Let's begin with slow shadowing. I will say each line slowly, and you repeat after me. Focus on clarity and accuracy. Repeat after me. I want to sound more natural when I speak English. Again, I want to sound more natural when I speak English. Repeat after me. The American accent feels more comfortable every day. Again, the American accent feels more comfortable every day. Repeat after me. I practice the R sound, the flap T, and the dark L. Again, I practice the R sound, the flap T, and the dark L. Now let's move into natural shadowing. I will speak at a normal pace. Your job is to copy the rhythm and flow immediately after hearing it. Do not pause too long. Just follow the sound. Repeat after me. I want to improve my pronunciation, so I practice every day. Again, I want to improve my pronunciation, so I practice every day. Repeat after me. Sometimes the sounds feel difficult, but they get easier with practice. Again, sometimes the sounds feel difficult, but they get easier with practice. Repeat after me. I am learning to connect my words and speak more smoothly. Again, I am learning to connect my words and speak more smoothly. Now, we will move to fast shadowing. This level challenges your speed and flexibility. You might not get everything right, but the goal is to push your mouth to move quickly. I will speak at a faster, more natural conversational pace. Your job is to jump in right after me. Repeat after me. I really want to master the American accent this year. Again, I really want to master the American accent this year. Repeat after me. The more I listen and imitate, the faster I improve. Again, the more I listen and imitate, the faster I improve. Repeat after me. It feels great to finally sound more natural and confident. Again, it feels great to finally sound more natural and confident. Now let's move into paragraph shadowing. I will read a short paragraph at a natural pace. Your task is to listen for a moment, then repeat the entire paragraph. If this is too long, I will break it into smaller parts. Here is the paragraph. I used to feel uncertain when I spoke English, but now I feel more confident. When I listen carefully and copy the way Americans speak, I notice real progress. The sounds are becoming clearer, the rhythm is smoother, and my accent feels more natural. Now repeat after me in parts. Repeat after me. I used to feel uncertain when I spoke English. Again, I used to feel uncertain when I spoke English. Repeat after me. But now I feel more confident. Again, but now I feel more confident. Repeat after me. When I listen carefully and copy the way Americans speak. Again, when I listen carefully and copy the way Americans speak. Repeat after me. I notice real progress. Again, I notice real progress. Repeat after me. The sounds are becoming clearer. The rhythm is smoother. Again, the sounds are becoming clearer. The rhythm is smoother. Repeat after me, and my accent feels more natural. Again, and my accent feels more natural. Very good. Shadowing helps you absorb the patterns of American English automatically. You are training your brain to respond quickly to natural speech and training your mouth to move efficiently. Over time, this method will improve your accent more than reading or repeating words in isolation. It builds automatic fluency. Now let's move into rhythm shadowing. Rhythm is one of the core elements of American English. American speech uses a mix of stressed and unstressed syllables. Strong beats and soft beats combine to create a smooth musical flow. When your rhythm matches a native speaker's rhythm, your accent instantly becomes more natural. Repeat after me with attention to stressed syllables. I want to speak more clearly in English. Again, I want to speak more clearly in English. Repeat after me. American rhythm feels natural when I practice it. Again, American rhythm feels natural when I practice it. Now let's do a rhythm drill. I will speak and you copy. Repeat after me. Talk to me, listen to me, learn with me. Again. Talk to me, listen to me, learn with me. Repeat after me. Slow down, breathe in, speak out. Again. Slow down, breathe in, speak out. Now let's try a full connected rhythm line. Repeat after me. I want to learn to speak naturally, not mechanically. Again. I want to learn to speak naturally, not mechanically. In this practice, your brain learns how American timing works. You will begin to feel the natural pulse of English, and your speech will become less flat and more expressive. Now let's do imitation with emotional variation. Emotion is a huge part of natural American speech. When you speak with emotion, your accent becomes more dynamic and more authentic. Repeat after me with enthusiasm. This is exciting. I can really do this. Again, this is exciting. I can really do this. Repeat after me with confidence. My English is improving every day. Again, my English is improving every day. Repeat after me with calm energy. I am learning step by step, and I am getting better. Again, I am learning step by step, and I am getting better. Emotion adds life, color, and personality to your accent. Now, let's finish part 5 with a final fast shadowing paragraph. Listen first. I am training my accent every day. I listen carefully, I imitate immediately, and I practice consistently. Every time I copy a native speaker, my pronunciation becomes clearer, stronger, and more natural. I am proud of my progress, and I am ready for the next step. Now repeat after me in parts. I am training my accent every day. I listen carefully, I imitate immediately, and I practice consistently. Every time I copy a native speaker, my pronunciation becomes clearer, stronger, and more natural. I am proud of my progress, and I am ready for the next step. Very good. In part 6, we will begin mastering American intonation, the rising and falling pitch patterns that give English its emotional tone and meaning. As we continue building your American accent together, I want you to step into a new mindset. At this level, you are not just repeating sounds, you are shaping rhythm, melody, emphasis, breath, and emotional tone, just like a native speaker. That is how you reach natural fluency. So in this part, I will help you refine your intonation patterns, stress timing, and emotional delivery. These elements are what make your English sound confident, calm, and truly American. Let us begin with intonation. American English uses a very predictable set of rising and falling patterns. When we state something, our voice falls at the end. When we ask a yes or no question, it rises. When we show interest or surprise, the pitch rises early, then falls lightly. I will guide you step by step. First, relax your shoulders. Place one hand on your chest and breathe in slowly. Your voice should feel anchored, warm, and grounded. Repeat after me. I am going to say simple statements with a falling tone at the end. Listen carefully. I live in New York. I work every morning. I study English every day. I feel more confident now. Did you hear the downward curve at the end? Let your voice drop naturally, almost like a smooth slide down. Now you try it. Even if it feels exaggerated, that is normal. Over time, your body will internalize the pattern, and it will feel natural. Now we move to rising intonation for yes or no questions. Listen closely. Do you like it? Are you ready? Is this your book? Can you hear me? Notice how the pitch lifts slightly at the final word. You are not pushing your voice up sharply. You are guiding it gently upward. Many learners raise their pitch too quickly, which can sound tense. Instead, imagine someone raising an eyebrow with calm curiosity. That is the feeling I want you to copy. Now let us practice a more advanced pattern. Rise-fall intonation. This is common when Americans express emotion, interest, excitement, or emphasis. Listen carefully. Really? No way. Are you serious? I cannot believe it. In these examples, the pitch rises strongly on the first part, then falls quickly at the end. This pattern adds feeling and personality to your speech. If you want your English to sound expressive and alive, you must master this. Now place your hand under your chin and repeat after me. Feel how the muscles move. Really? No way. Are you serious? Good. You are shaping your voice like a native speaker. Next, we work on stress timing. In American English, stressed words are longer, louder, and clearer. Unstressed words shrink and connect to others. This is the secret to sounding fluent. Most advanced learners understand grammar and vocabulary, but they still speak word by word. That is why they sound unnatural. Today, you will break that habit. Let us begin with a simple sentence. I want to go to the store. In natural American rhythm, we stress want, go, and store. Listen to how I say it. I want to go to the store. The unstressed words become shorter. To becomes ta. A becomes a. Listen again. I want to go to the store. Now repeat with me several times. Do not worry about being perfect. Your goal is to feel the rhythm of long, short, long, short, long. Excellent. Now try these. I need to talk to you. I need to talk to you. He wants to learn more. He wants to learn more. They have to work today. They have to work today. Let the rhythm carry your voice. Do not fight it. American English flows like music. Stressed beats followed by quick, reduced sounds. Now we combine rhythm with intonation. This is where real fluency begins. Listen to this sentence. I thought you said you were coming later. Stress falls on thought, said, coming, and later. The pitch rises in the middle and falls at the end. Listen again. I thought you said you were coming later. Now repeat. Feel the wave rising, then falling. Good. You are learning not just pronunciation, but the musical structure of American English. This skill will dramatically change how others hear you. Next, we focus on emotional tone. Native speakers communicate mood through subtle changes in pitch and rhythm. Let us practice 3 tones: friendly, confident, and curious. First, friendly. Listen. Hey, I was thinking about that. Try to go a little softer, warmer, smiling slightly. Now confident. I know exactly what you mean. Drop your pitch more. Slow down. Make your voice steady. Now curious. What did you find out? Raise your pitch lightly and lean forward with your voice. Repeat each tone now. Friendly, confident, curious. Great. You are developing vocal texture. This is powerful. Now let us practice all skills together in a short paragraph. Listen first. When I started learning English, I did not sound very natural. My rhythm was off, my pitch was flat, and I spoke too slowly. But once I began practicing stress, intonation, and connected speech, everything changed. I started sounding more confident, more fluent, and more like myself. Now repeat after me in small parts. Focus on the falling tone at the end of sentences and the rhythm of stressed words. When I started learning English, I did not sound very natural. My rhythm was off, my pitch was flat, and I spoke too slowly. But once I began practicing stress, intonation, and connected speech, everything changed. I started sounding more confident, more fluent, and more like myself. Now repeat the entire paragraph smoothly. Let your voice flow. Do not rush. Do not pause unnaturally. Listen to your body as you speak. You are now developing the foundation for a real American voice. Every repetition helps your brain automate these patterns. Keep practicing the rising and falling patterns, the stress timing, and the emotional tones. These will transform the way you speak. In the next part, we will go deeper into consonant linking, vowel stretching, and natural pauses. You will learn how native speakers create smooth, effortless speech in everyday conversations. Now that you have strengthened your intonation, rhythm, and emotional tone, it is time to move into one of the most transformative layers of American accent training, natural connected speech. In this part, we will focus on 3 key skills that instantly make your English sound smooth, flowing, and native-like. These skills are consonant linking, vowel-to-vowel linking, and natural pausing. When you master these, your accent becomes not only clear, but also effortless. This is what advanced learners need to break through the plateau and finally sound fluent. Let us begin with consonant linking. This happens when the last sound of a word connects directly into the first sound of the next word. Americans rarely separate words. Instead, they connect them smoothly, creating long chains of sound. Listen carefully. Take a look, turn it off, pick it up, sit down. Let us break one example, step by step. Take a look becomes take a look. The consonant K connects to the vowel A. When spoken naturally, the sounds merge so closely that it feels like one unit. Repeat after me slowly. Take a look, take a look, take a look. Now say it faster. Take a look. Good. Now try this one. Turn it off. When Americans say it, the ending N connects to the vowel I, and the T in it softens. Listen. Turn it off. Turn it off. Now repeat with me. Turn it off. Turn it off. Next, pick it up. The ending K connects to the vowel I, and the T becomes a soft flap, sounding like a quick D. Listen. Pick it up. Pick it up. Now your turn. Pick it up. Notice how your mouth never fully stops moving. That is the secret. Your tongue transitions smoothly from one position to the next. Now let us move to vowel linking. This happens when a word ends with a vowel sound and the next word begins with a vowel sound. Americans add a light Y or W sound to connect them. This creates a bridge between vowels, so the flow is never broken. Listen. I agree. He asked. Do it. Go out. Now let us break down the first example. I agree. The I ends with a vowel sound, and agree begins with another vowel sound. To connect them, native speakers add a light Y sound, creating I agree. Listen. I agree. I agree. Try it with me now. I agree. Next example, go out. When said naturally, native speakers add a soft W sound. Go out, go out, go out. Now you try, go out. This technique softens your transitions and gives you the smooth flow you hear in native speech. Practice this often, especially when reading or speaking long sentences. Now let us explore natural pausing. Many learners pause in the wrong places. They stop between every word, or they pause in the middle of a phrase. Native speakers pause in logical chunks, not individual words. These chunks are called thought groups. They help organize meaning and guide the listener. If you want to sound fluent and expressive, you must learn how to pause like an American. Let us take this sentence as an example. When you practice every day, you begin to sound more natural. Most learners pause incorrectly. When you practice every day, you begin to sound more natural. This sounds robotic, flat, and unnatural. Native speakers do this instead. When you practice every day, you begin to sound more natural. Only one pause, placed naturally between ideas. Now listen as I say it again with a smooth falling tone. When you practice every day, you begin to sound more natural. Repeat after me. Here is another sentence. If you want to improve quickly, you need to train consistently. Native speakers group this as, if you want to improve quickly, you need to train consistently. You try it now. Make the first part flow as one idea, then pause briefly. Good. Now let us combine linking and pausing. Listen closely to this sentence. I want to go out later, but I am not sure if I have time. When spoken naturally, it becomes, I want to go out later, but I am not sure if I have time. Hear the linking. Hear the natural grouping. That is how Americans speak. Now repeat after me slowly. I want to go out later, but I am not sure if I have time. Now we will practice with a short connected speech drill. Listen carefully. Your job is to copy the flow, not just the words. I am going to tell you something important. You have to practice every day. If you keep going, you will sound more confident. People will understand you more easily, and you will start to feel proud of your progress. Now repeat them one by one with the linking included. Listen to each version. I am going to tell you something important. You have to practice every day. If you keep going, you will sound more confident. People will understand you more easily, and you will start to feel proud of your progress. Repeat them now. As you practice linking and thought groups together, you will feel your English becoming faster, smoother, and more automatic. This is exactly how native speakers communicate in everyday life, especially in fast conversations. Now I want you to practice reading this short paragraph with natural pausing and linking. Listen to my version first. When you start paying attention to the flow of English, everything changes. You stop speaking word by word, and you begin to sound connected, clear, and confident. The more you practice these techniques, the more natural you will sound. This is how you build an authentic American accent. Now repeat after me in chunks. When you start paying attention to the flow of English, everything changes. You stop speaking word by word, and you begin to sound connected, clear, and confident. The more you practice these techniques, the more natural you will sound. This is how you build an authentic American accent. You are doing excellent work. Your voice, your rhythm, and your flow are becoming more native-like with every repetition. In the next part, we will focus on advanced vowel shaping, relaxed mouth movement, and sound reduction. These are the final elements that give American English its smooth, easy quality. You are getting close to mastering it. In this part, we are going to refine 3 of the most advanced and most important features of the American accent: vowel shaping, relaxed mouth movement, and reduction patterns. These features are what make native speech sound smooth, effortless, warm, and deeply connected. When you master them, your English begins to sound not only fluent, but naturally American. These elements are subtle, but they make a powerful impact on how people hear you. Today, we will train them step by step. Let us begin with vowel shaping. American English vowels are not static. They are dynamic, meaning the sound moves slightly inside the mouth. The movement can be small, but it gives vowels their characteristic American quality. The most common example is the long A sound, as in face, name, and take. Many learners make this vowel too flat. Americans start with a slightly open position and then glide the sound upward. Listen carefully. I, face, name, take. Now repeat after me. Feel how the sound shifts and lifts. Your tongue moves from a lower position to a higher one. Your mouth narrows slightly as the sound finishes. This glide is what keeps your vowels sounding alive instead of stiff. Next, let us look at the long O sound, as in go, home, and show. Again, the vowel begins more open and then glides inward. Listen to the movement. O, go, home, show. Now repeat with me. Let your lips round gently at the beginning, then relax slightly as you finish the sound. Now we move to the long I sound, as in time, kind, and right. This one starts with the mouth more open and then moves to a tighter, higher position. Listen. I, time, kind, right. Repeat after me now. Feel the motion inside your mouth. Do not hold the vowel still. Let it travel. This movement gives your speech more energy, more authenticity, and more melody. It also helps you avoid sounding monotone. American English is full of vowel glides, and mastering them increases your clarity and fluency dramatically. Now let us shift to relaxed mouth movement, a key characteristic of American speech. Native speakers keep their jaw loose and their tongue relaxed. This freedom allows sounds to connect smoothly. Many learners, especially advanced learners, hold tension in the jaw. They try too hard to pronounce perfectly, and this tension blocks natural rhythm. So let us practice releasing that tension. Take a deep breath through your nose. Let your jaw drop slightly. Keep your tongue resting low and soft. Now say this phrase slowly and gently. It is all right. Listen again as I demonstrate. It is all right. Feel how soft and smooth the words become when your mouth relaxes. Now try a few more phrases. I do not know. I am not sure. I guess so. It could be. Say them with a relaxed mouth, not tight or rigid. Your goal is ease, not precision. Americans prioritize flow, not perfect articulation. Ironically, when you relax, your accent sounds more natural. Now we move to reduction patterns, one of the biggest secrets of native-sounding English. Reduction means shortening, weakening, or simplifying sounds in unstressed syllables. This makes speech faster and smoother, and it helps important words stand out. Let us start with the most common reduced sound, the schwa. It is the neutral, relaxed vowel. You hear it in words like about, support, and again. Many learners overpronounce these syllables. Americans reduce them. Listen. About becomes about. Support becomes support. Again becomes again. Now you try. Say each word slowly, focusing on the reduced syllable. About, support, again. Now let us apply this to full sentences. I need a little help. Listen to the reduction. I need a little help. Say it now. I need a little help. Next, we should go in a minute. Listen. We should go 1 minute. Repeat with me. We should go in a minute. Next, he has to do it again. Listen. He has to do it again. Now say it. He has to do it again. Reduction is one of the most advanced features of natural American speech. It helps you speed up without losing clarity and makes your accent sound authentic, especially in conversation. Now let us combine vowel shaping, relaxed articulation, and reduction. Listen carefully to this short passage. I will read it naturally, as an American speaker would in daily conversation. I wanted to tell you something, but I think I will wait until later. It is not a big deal, but it might help you understand things better. I have been trying to figure it out for a while. Now we break it into chunks. Listen to the vowel glides in words like tell, wait, later, might, time, while. Notice the reduced sounds in wanted, something, until, about, and figure. Notice the relaxed mouth, especially on short syllables. Repeat after me. I wanted to tell you something, but I think I will wait until later. It is not a big deal, but it might help you understand things better. I have been trying to figure it out for a while. Now repeat the whole paragraph smoothly. Let your voice glide from sound to sound. Do not push, do not tighten your mouth. Allow the reduction to happen naturally. Next, we will do a contrast exercise. First, you will hear the unnatural version, then the natural American version. Listen. Unnatural. I want to go to the store because I need to buy something. Natural. I want to go to the store because I need to buy something. Listen again to the difference. The natural version uses reduction, linking, and relaxed articulation. Now repeat the natural version with me. I want to go to the store because I need to buy something. Good. Now try another one. Unnatural. She said she was going to call me later. Natural. She said she was going to call me later. Repeat the natural version with me. She said she was going to call me later. These small changes build up and create a smooth, native-sounding flow. Now let us do a short fluency drill using everything we covered so far. Vowel shaping, reduction, relaxed mouth movement, and linking. Listen closely. I am going to try to make it on time, but if I cannot, I will let you know. I think I should be able to get there, but traffic might be bad. Just wait for me, and I will be there as soon as I can. Break it into pieces and repeat. I'm gonna try to make it on time, but if I cannot, I will let you know. I think I should be able to get there, but traffic might be bad. Just wait for me, and I will be there as soon as I can. Now blend the whole paragraph together. Feel the flow. You are now mastering advanced accent tools that take most learners years to figure out. You are doing it step by step, effortlessly. In the next part, we will work on speed control, emotional expression, and sounding confident in real conversations. These are the final skills that elevate your American accent to a truly professional level. In this part, we are going to upgrade your accent from technically correct to emotionally powerful and socially confident. At the B2C1 level, learners often understand grammar, vocabulary, and pronunciation rules, but they still struggle to sound natural in conversation. They speak clearly, but not confidently. Their words are correct, but the delivery feels flat or hesitant. Today, we will focus on 3 skills that help you speak like a confident American communicator: speed control, emotional expression, and conversation confidence. These 3 elements shape the personality of your voice. When you master them, People not only understand you, but also enjoy listening to you. Let us begin with speed control. One of the biggest misunderstandings in English speaking is the idea that speaking fast equals sounding fluent. This is not true. Native speakers do not speak fast all the time. They speed up in certain places and slow down in others. They stretch important words. They pause before meaningful ideas. Their speed changes depending on emotion, mood, and context. This variation is what makes speech engaging. So the goal is not to speak fast. The goal is to speak with controlled speed. Let us practice this skill. I will say a sentence in a flat, fast, unnatural way, and then in a natural, controlled American style. Unnatural. I really want to tell you something important because think it could help you. This sounds rushed and hard to follow. Natural. I really want to tell you something important because I think it could help you. Notice the speed variation. I slow down on tell you something important because those words carry meaning. I pause after the first idea. I stretch the word really slightly, adding emphasis. Americans use these variations all the time. Now you repeat the natural version with me. I really want to tell you something important because I think it could help you. Good. Now let us try another one. Unnatural. We have to be careful cause we do not want to make some mistakes. Natural. We have to be careful because we do not want to make some mistakes. Repeat it with me. We have to be careful because we do not want to make some mistakes. This type of controlled speed communicates intelligence, clarity, and confidence. People understand you more easily, and your accent sounds more native-like because native speakers rarely speak at one constant speed. Now we move to emotional expression, the next key skill. Americans express feelings in their voice, not just in their words. They use pitch, volume, rhythm, and energy to show emotion. If you want your accent to sound natural, you must practice expressing emotion vocally. Let us practice with 3 emotions: enthusiasm, calm confidence, and concern. First, enthusiasm. Listen, that sounds amazing. I would love to try that. Hear how the pitch rises. Hear the extra energy. Try it now. That sounds amazing. I would love to try that. Good. Now calm confidence. Listen, I think we can solve this. Let's take it step by step. The pitch is lower. The rhythm is steady. The speed is controlled. Repeat it. I think we can solve this. Let's take it step by step. Now concern. Listen. Are you sure you are feeling all right? You seem a little different today. Hear the softness, the gentle rising pitch. Now you try. Are you sure you are feeling all right? You seem a little different today. Emotional expression brings your English to life. It helps people feel connected to you. It also improves clarity because emotion organizes your intonation naturally. Now let us train conversation confidence. When Americans speak confidently, they do 3 things. They project their voice easily, they use stable breathing, and they finish sentences clearly. Many learners lower their volume at the end of a sentence or let their voice fade away. This is a big signal of nervousness in English-speaking cultures. To sound confident, your sentences must land firmly. Let us practice. Listen, I think this is a great opportunity. The ending is strong. The pitch falls cleanly. Now try it. I think this is a great opportunity. Good. Another one. I will handle it. Say it with a steady voice. I will handle it. Now a longer example. I am not worried. I know I can do this. You try. I am not worried. I know I can do this. This type of delivery makes you sound assured and professional. Now, we will practice all 3 skills together using real conversation lines. I will demonstrate each one, and you repeat it using controlled speed, emotional expression, and confident endings. Listen, I have something I want to talk to you about. This is calm, clear, even paced. Now repeat it. Next, oh, that is incredible. I cannot believe it. Express enthusiasm. Raise your pitch. Repeat now. Next, I understand how you feel. Let's figure this out together. Use warmth and openness. Repeat it now. Next, I am pretty sure we can do this if we stay focused. End the sentence with confidence. Repeat it. Next, can you explain that again? I want to make sure I heard you correctly. Use curiosity, gentle rising pitch. Your turn. Now let us do a full paragraph. Listen to my version first. Pay attention to the speed changes, emotional tone, and strong sentence endings. I know learning an accent can feel challenging, but you are doing incredibly well. When you control your speed, people understand you more easily. When you express emotion, people feel connected to you. And when you speak with confidence, people trust what you say. These skills are not just about sounding American. They are about becoming a stronger communicator. Now repeat with me in chunks. I know learning an accent can feel challenging, but you are doing incredibly well. When you control your speed, people understand you more easily. When you express emotion, people feel connected to you. And when you speak with confidence, people trust what you say. These skills are not just about sounding American. They are about becoming a stronger communicator. Now, one more fluency drill, combining everything we have learned so far. Listen, I am really proud of your progress. You are developing an authentic American accent, and it is because you are paying attention to all the small details. Keep practicing with intention, and you will continue to improve quickly. Now repeat in parts. I am really proud of your progress. You are developing an authentic American accent, and it is because you are paying attention to all the small details. Keep practicing with intention, and you will continue to improve quickly. You are now sounding smoother, clearer, more natural, and more confident. In the next and final part, we will bring everything together into a complete, real-life speaking simulation. You will practice speaking like a natural American in everyday conversation, professional communication, and storytelling. This final training will combine all techniques into one powerful fluent accent. In this final part, we are going to bring everything together. Every technique you have learned, the rhythm, linking, reductions, vowel shaping, relaxed mouth movement, confident tone, emotional expression, and controlled speed, will now be combined into full, natural, real-life speaking simulations. This final training is designed to help you step into the world with a fully supported, flowing, and authentic American accent. You will practice speaking in different situations, everyday conversation, professional communication, storytelling, and spontaneous response. By the end of this part, your accent will feel smoother, more natural, and more automatic. Let us begin with everyday conversation, the most common place where natural American accent patterns show up. Listen to this conversation-style paragraph. I will use linking, reductions, natural pacing, and relaxed mouth movement. Listen. Hey, I was gonna ask you something. Do you have a minute? I wanted to know if you're free later, because I was thinking we could grab a coffee or something. If you do not have time, that is totally fine. But I thought it might be nice to catch up. Now repeat with me in sections. Hey, I was gonna ask you something. Do you have a minute? I wanted to know if you are free later, because I was thinking we could grab a coffee or something. If you do not have time, that is totally fine. but I thought it might be nice to catch up. Notice how the reductions make the flow smooth. Gonna, wanna, thought it might be. Notice the natural pauses, after questions, before new ideas. This is exactly how Americans speak in casual conversation. Now let us practice professional communication. In workplaces, Americans still use linking and reductions, but they speak with more control, clarity, and confidence. Their tone is steady, respectful, and firm. Listen, I wanted to give you a quick update on the project. We are making good progress, but there are still a few things we need to finalize. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I will make sure everything is ready before the deadline. Now repeat it with me in parts. I wanted to give you a quick update on the project. We are making good progress, but there are still a few things we need to finalize. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I will make sure everything is ready before the deadline. Feel the balanced speed. Feel the confident, clear endings. This is the tone that makes colleagues trust and respect you. Now let us build your storytelling voice. Storytelling helps your brain connect the technical aspects of the accent with natural flow. When Americans tell stories, they use variety, rising tones, falling tones, emotional changes, pauses for suspense, and smooth linking between phrases. Listen carefully. So yesterday, something kind of funny happened. I was walking to the store, and suddenly it started raining, like really hard. I did not have an umbrella, so I had to run all the way there. When I finally got inside, I realized I forgot my wallet. I could not believe it. I just stood there totally soaked, thinking, what am I doing with my life? Now repeat after me in parts. So yesterday, something kind of funny happened. I was walking to the store, and suddenly it started raining, like really hard. I did not have an umbrella, so I had to run all the way there. When I finally got inside, I realized I forgot my wallet. I could not believe it. I just stood there totally soaked, thinking, what am I doing with my life? This type of expressive storytelling builds your emotional control, your rhythm, and your native-like delivery. Now let us work on spontaneous response training. This helps you practice sounding natural without planning too much. I will give you sentences, and you repeat them using everything we learned. Repeat these with confident tone, reduction, linking, and natural rhythm. I think everything is going to work out fine. I am pretty sure we can handle this. Let me know if you need anything. I will be right there in a second. I am trying to figure it out. I guess we will see what happens. That sounds good to me. I appreciate your help. It has been a long day, but I am okay. Let's try to make this easier for everyone. Now, let us take it one step further. You will repeat a long, continuous fluency drill that blends all accent features. Listen carefully. I have been working really hard on my English, and I can feel the difference. My accent is getting smoother, my speech is clearer, and my confidence is growing. I know I still have more to improve, but I am proud of the progress I have made. Every time I practice, I feel more natural, and I know I am getting closer to sounding like a native speaker. I am not trying to be perfect. I am trying to be confident, expressive, and comfortable. And honestly, it feels good. Now repeat with me in parts. I have been working really hard on my English, and I can feel the difference. My accent is getting smoother. My speech is clearer, and my confidence is growing. I know I still have more to improve, but I am proud of the progress I have made. Every time I practice, I feel more natural, and I know I am getting closer to sounding like a native speaker. I am not trying to be perfect. I am trying to be confident, expressive, and comfortable. and honestly, it feels good. Now, I will give you one more advanced simulation that combines conversational tone, professional clarity, emotional expression, and storytelling, all in one flow. This is your final training piece. Listen to the full version first. You know, learning an accent is not just about copying sounds. It is about understanding people, connecting with them, and expressing yourself clearly. When you speak with confidence, people listen differently. When your rhythm is smooth and your tone is expressive, people understand you easily. And when your pronunciation is clear, you feel more in control. You are not just learning to sound American. You are learning to communicate like a leader, a friend, and a global citizen. Keep going. You are doing something amazing. Now repeat it in sections. You know, learning an accent is not just about copying sounds. It is about understanding people, connecting with them, and expressing yourself clearly. When you speak with confidence, people listen differently. When your rhythm is smooth and your tone is expressive, people understand you easily. And when your pronunciation is clear, you feel more in control. You are not just learning to sound American. You are learning to communicate like a leader, a friend, and a global citizen. Keep going. You are doing something amazing. Thank you so much for spending this time learning with me. Keep practicing every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Your effort will bring big results over time. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. You are not just learning English, you are becoming an English speaker. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the MindFlow English, and turn on the bell icon so you don't miss future lessons. I'll see you in the next practice. Keep believing in yourself and keep speaking with confidence.